Michael Jackson, the boy who changed music forever. The beginning, a boy from Gary. Michael Joseph Jackson was born on August 29, 1958, in Gary, Indiana, USA. He was the seventh of 9 children in the Jackson family. Music was everywhere in their home, and Michael showed talent from a very young age. His father, Joseph Jackson, was strict but determined. He believed in his children and pushed them to succeed in music. Michael became the lead singer of the family band, the Jackson 5, when he was just 5 years old. Even as a child, he had an incredible voice, amazing rhythm, and a powerful presence. People already called him a child prodigy. The brothers, Jackson 5 and the first big break. With his brothers Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Marlon, and later Randy, Michael performed as part of the Jackson 5. They quickly became stars with hits like I Want You Back, ABC, and I'll Be There. The world noticed Michael. He was not just a singer, he was a star. But he dreamed even bigger. Solo career, reaching for the crown. In the late 1970s, Michael started his solo journey. His 1979 album, Off the Wall, was a major success, but it was his 1982 album, Thriller, that changed everything. Thriller became the best-selling album of all time. Songs like Billie Jean, Beat It, and the legendary Thriller video changed the music industry forever. And then there was the moonwalk. That magical move, smooth, cool, unforgettable. It made Michael more than a singer. He became a symbol, the king of pop, more than a title. Michael Jackson wasn't just popular, he was a revolution. He transformed music, dance, and video into art. That's why the world called him the king of pop. But he wasn't only about entertainment. Michael used his fame to share messages about peace, love, and human rights. Songs like Man in the Mirror, Heal the World, and Earth Song inspired millions to care about each other and the planet. Did you know? Fun and fascinating facts. Michael won over 400 awards, more than any other artist in history. He was the first black artist to regularly appear on MTV, opening doors for many others. He co-wrote We Are the World to help starving people in Africa, raising millions of dollars. As a child, he felt lonely and pressured, but he never gave up his dream. He directed and wrote many of his own videos, songs, and even dance moves. The man who never grew up, Michael Jackson and Neverland. Michael Jackson wasn't just a star. He was a man who never had a real childhood. While other kids were playing outside, young Michael was recording albums, rehearsing with his brothers, doing interviews, and performing on stage. He was famous before he was even 10 years old. But deep inside, he missed being a child. So when he became rich and famous, he decided to create a place where he could finally live the childhood he never had. Welcome to Neverland. Michael built a magical home called Neverland, named after Peter Pan's world, the place where no one ever grows up. Neverland was more than just a house. It had a private amusement park, a zoo with exotic animals, a miniature train, a movie theater, even his own fire station, and a giant clock that said, Once upon a time. Michael didn't just live there, he escaped there. Why did he do it? Because Michael was still a child inside. One who just wanted to be loved, to play, and to be free from pressure. In an interview, he once said, If you enter this world knowing you are loved, and you leave this world knowing the same, then everything that happens in between can be dealt with. Those words show us how sensitive he really was, far from the glitter and fame. The lesson. Michael Jackson taught us that success doesn't always mean happiness. Behind the biggest smiles, there can be a lonely soul. But he also showed us something beautiful. You don't have to stop dreaming just because you grow up. You can be an adult and still believe in magic. Why is his story so inspiring? Because Michael Jackson started with nothing and gave everything. He came from a small house in a poor city, but with talent, passion, and hard work, he became a global icon. Even when he struggled personally, he kept creating. He kept giving. His story tells us, it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters who you choose to become. If you have a dream, fight for it. Believe in it even when others don't. And if you fall, get up and keep dancing.